Wasamai. That's the first word, but this word do have another word at the very beginning, which is wa, which means taking a note. In general, it's and or. Samai means the sky in general, but the root word means to be high, elevated. Dhati, the next word. Dhati means to possess, to have. Al Buruj. It means the constellations. It could be say that it's also meaning the great stars. The root word used to be to pair, to prominent, or tower. Tower in sense of a place to watch over. So this word in general is creating a meaning of constellations. So the whole ayah was Samai Dhatil Buruj. It's taking a note of the sky which contain constellations, great stars. So three components here. First, sky. Second, the power of containing. Third, constellations. Sky is the biggest creation, one of the biggest creation of creation. Sky just not contains stars, rather so many other things. Skies do have so many other works to do. It do have so many appointment. And here the word is Samai. Samawat means skies. So Quran says about sky, the lowest sky. The first sky in general do have this kind of constellation. There are 7 skies. Here is talking about constellation, so it's maybe talking about the first sky only. And about other 6 skies, there are not that much of details over the Quran, but it's about sky, so containing sky by its own and constellations is the key words of this ayah. Next ayah, second. Waliyawmi al-mu'ud. 2 words. Yawmi. Yawm means day. And mu'ud, to promise. Together this ayah is wal yawmil maw'ud. So this ayah also starts with wa. Yawmi, day, maw'ud, promised. So it's talking about a promised day. So in general, Quran talks about days in so many ways, but the tone of this ayah is last. The core of last day. Which is also will gonna the first day. So this ayah is talking about day which is promised, infinite meaning. Third ayah is saying wa shahidin wa mashhud. Both of the words, root word is same, shahada, and the meaning of it is witness, witnessing. So this ayah also started with wa. In between there is another wa, and together this ayah is creating a meaning of witnessing the witnesses. So time is undefined word. The concept of time, what in general it is understandable. To witness something, understanding the concept is important. In this present time, to witness something, understanding what that is important. Future, same characteristics we're gonna play. So here it's talking about witness, witnesses, which will be witnessed, or which used to be witnessed. Whatever it is, time is the core concept here. And seeing that, feeling that, to be present at that is the core. So this third ayah is talking about wa shahidin wa mashhud, and the witness and what is witnessed. So infinite level of meaning could take place with just these two words. What occurs, what will gonna occur, what's occurring, it can end up with any kind of meaning. Fourth ayah. Kuila ashabul ukdud. Kuila. Pardon, kutila. Kutila. The root word is Qatl, to kill. Ashabu. Ashab. Sahab is the root word. The meaning is companions. Ukdud means to dig or to trench. The origin is from digging long trenches. So, Qutila Ashabul Ukdud. Kill the companions of trenches. So, it's talking about killing, it's talking about the companions of trench. So, what is trench? Digging, cutting out, carving out a place to ditch. Now, in terms of good and bad, is this word positive or negative? It's neutral, it could be both. But here it's talking about kill the companions of Ukdud, trench, or to dig, trenches. So, the concept here is to dig, digging something, digging a trench for ditching. So, killing the companions. So, whoever is connected with this trench, kill. This is the concept. So, there is something up above the head and a place beneath and a road to escape. So this escaping is referring not that much of good. Yes, it could be if that shortcut is for good. But here is saying Qutila, Qatil. It's talking about the killing the companions. Even now it could be saying yes, that's could be a good thing. Like killing could be good, killing could be bad, bad mostly, good in just single one, and bad for infinite times. And trench is for both good and bad. So here is talking about to kill, killing the companions of trench. So the meaning could be end up with the shortcut taker, or who think that is in path of good, but in real it's not. French is something which is give a image of hope towards a destination, image of hiding towards a glory, so قُتِلَ أَصْحَابُ الْأُخْدُودِ. This ayah is referring towards companions, not the leader, companion. Fifth ayah, النار ذات الوقود. An-nari, this word's root word is nar, means fire. Dhati means possessor of. So this fire, possessor of. Kud or wakud, which means to kindle or ignite. So it's talking about fire, which is the possessor of ignition. Sixth ayah is saying Eid hum alayha qu'ud. Eid means when, hum means they, alayha means above it or over it or upon it, qu'ud, to sit, remain. So when they over it gonna remain. So if it's interconnected ayah, then it's referring the previous ayah's spark. Seventh ayah, وَهُمْ عَلَى مَا يَفْعَلُونَ بِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ شُهُودٌ. وَهُمْ and they, ala over, ma what, yaf'aluna they were doing, or to do or act, bil mu'minina to the believers, shuhud witnesses, and they over what they were doing to the believers witnesses. So it could be referred towards the acts which are the possessor of what people used to do. What? The believers used to be, and the opposite people used to see. Next ayah is saying wama naqamu minhum illa an yu'minu bi'ullahi al-adidi al-hamid, and not there restrained of them except that they believed in Allah, the Almighty, the Praiseworthy. So it's talking about those who used to believe the Almighty, used to believe the Praiseworthy Allah. They used to fight with them. They used to not just believe them, rather they used to mock them. They used to poke them. So it's talking about that. Ninth ayah is saying Alladhi lahu mulku samawati wa ardi. That's the first part of ninth ayah, which means the one who for him is the dominion of the skies and the earth. The one who for him is the dominion. Who is this him? It's talking about everyone in general, but here by the alphabetical order it's referring towards Allah, the one who for him is the dominion of the skies and the earth. Second part of this ayah, ninth ayah, is Wallahu, and Allah, A'la, on, kulli, every, shay'in, thing, shaheed, is a witness. So it's talking about the witnessing capability of Allah. So this ayah is talking about Alladhi, the one who. Who is that who? Allah, who is the dominion of the skies and the earth. And the one who witness everything. 10th ayah. This ayah is a concept of giving exam and having a result. The word fatanu means to tempt or test. So this ayah is concerned about those people who tested not thyself, rather believing people. They tested whom thyself? No, other people who believe. Then they didn't repent it. For them, hell, Jahannam, is waiting. The punishment of Jahannam is waiting. So, those who tested believing people, they are already people of believers. But they tested, and afterwards, after this testing, they didn't repent. So, like a student again and again asking question towards a teacher, but the student know the answer, but again and again questioning teacher to understand that the teacher surely know that. It's kind of mockery. So here he's talking about that. Those who tested and afterwards didn't repent. For them, punishment of Jahannam, the hell. Next ayah is saying kind of opposite. Inna ladina amanu wa amilu salihati lahum jannatun tajri min tahtiha al anharu dhalikal fawdhu kabir. Inna, indeed, alladina, those who, amanu wa amilu salihati, believe and do the righteous deed. Lahum, for them, jannatun, for them is Jannat, the paradise. Then it's giving some details of Jannat. Let's see what are those. Tajri, flowing. Min, from. Tahtiha, underneath it. Al anhar. In general, it could be say a river, but the more precise meaning of nahar, the root word nahar, is flowing. Flow, the general concept of flow. So, tajri min tahti hal anhar is referring about the flowing underneath. So, the Jannat will contain a flow. Underneath it. Dalikal Fawdul Kabir. That is the success, the great. So that is great success. Next ayah is saying, Inna batosha rabbika lashadid. Batosha means the grip. The grip. Lashadid means surely strong. Inna means indeed. Inna batosha rabbika lashadid. So indeed the grip of the sustainer is surely strong. So it's talking about the grip capability of gripping is surely strong. Of whom? The sustainer, who sustain, who cherish, who take care. So infinite meaning could take place here, but here it's talking about Rabb. Now this is pointing towards the Rabb of Jannat or earth, means earth, this life or that life. That's not that much of clear. But in terms of Rabb, the sustainer is actually sustainer of everything, from this life till that life, everything. So the content of this ayah is mainly about the grip of strongness. It's talking about the Rabb, and this ayah individually a very big ayah. If connecting this ayah with different timeline, It could be end up with so many other meaning. The Dina is saying, Innahu huwa yubdi'u wa yu'id. Indeed, he originates and repeats. Yubdi'u originates, yu'id and repeats. So, originating is something kind of creation, and repeats is giving a meaning of repetition, like doing it again. So this ayah is in loop. If one word after one word match with different meaning, then it could end up with loop of meaning. 14 ayah is saying, Wahuwal Gafurul Wadud, and he is the oft forgiving and most loving. Simple ayah, but not that much of simple, because huwa means he, it also means it. So gender neutral, this thing is for Allah. Allah is gender neutral. But to understand, Quran talks about Allah with pronoun of he, because he, the word, the pronoun is for Adam, who created by Allah, and woman created from Adam, which is she. So he is kinda superior, like a good bunch of words need to describe more, to describe superiority for little educated people to not starting any kind of mess. But yeah, next ayah 15. The owner of Al-Arshi, the throne, Al-Mujid, the glorious. So here is talking about Allah, the owner of the throne, the Arsh, which is Majid, the glorious. So what is Arsh? The sitting place of Allah from when kinda the creations begin. Creation means this earth connected creation begin, or from when Quran talks about creation, kinda from that particular moment when earth is about to begin with the vice grand of it, but something happened, some mess happened, and Satan take place, and then 16. Lima yuri, do of what he intends. So whatever intends, it will be done. The doer, the actor of what intends. So whatever intends, it will be done by Allah. Next ayah is saying, Hal ataka hadithu al junud. has come to you the stories of the hosts. So this word in general meaning to gather, the collectivity used to be like this. Proto-Semitic language 3000 years ago, it used to be like that. 2000 years ago, Akkadian language created this word with meaning of the military kind of thing. Then 12,000 years ago, Hebrew, this word meant troop or band of soldiers. It used to be jidud, this word, which is now junud. That changes years after years. Then from Proto-Semitic to Akkadian to Hebrew in 500 BCE in Gregorian calendar, Aramaic or Syriac make this word army, gender. Then when classical Arabic took place, this word meant junt, and this word made a meaning of originated military unit. But troops could be better meaning of this word, or group of people. Better choice of word. So Hadithul Junud, the story of the group of people, has come to you. Hal ataka. So questioning. 18 ayah saying Fir'auna wa Thamud. So if interconnected, then it could be what it was saying previously. It could be those. If alone, then it's talking about Fir'aun. What's Fir'aun? The Pharaoh. The word Pharaoh used to be the big house, the great house. Then eventually this word end up with who owns that great house. So this word used to be great house, then it ends up with the owner of that great house, which means Fir'aun. Then it's saying Thamud. Thamud means a group of people who used to be in earth. Quran give reference about them, but Thamud do have its own meaning. Let's see what say next. Balilladina kafaru fi yakdib. Nah, those who disbelieve are in denial. Simple ayah. Let's see what's 20th ayah saying. Wallahu min wara'ihim muhitoh. But Allah from behind them encompasses. So 19th ayah is saying who disbelieve, they are in denial. Yakdeeb. In denial. And next ayah is saying, but Allah from behind them encompasses. So let's forget the negativity. Just think about the glorification of Allah, that they disbelieve, they are in denial, but behind them Allah encompasses. Muhito. Allah is behind them. Allah is not for bad, it's for good. So even with the deniers, Allah is there. 21. Bal huwa Qur'anum Majid. No, it is Quran, glorious, the honorable Quran. So it could be mean that whoever denies, whoever disbelieves, by Quran Allah is with them, or directly Allah is with them, and in terms of desire, if alone, then no, it is Quran Majid, the honorable Quran, the honored Quran. It also do have its own meaning, which is Quran. You have a lot of informations which could end up with a disbeliever towards a believer, a bad towards a good. From unknown to known. Last ayah is saying 22. Fi lawhim mahfuz. Fi means in, lawhin means a tablet, a slate, which is mahfuz, guarded, secure. So many meanings could be said here, but here is saying a slate, lawhin. So Quran is bunch of words, bunch of sentences which are fulfilled with ray of Allah, how to be, how not to be, the code of conduct. This Quran is for to understand. This Quran is the easiest way to understanding. Now here in 22, the word lahu, lawhin, la, lam, wa and ha is the root alphabets. It means tablet or flat board or slit or spread out, or to shine, to be visible, to spread was the previous meaning. So writing tablet or flat pieces of stone, wood or metal is the core idea of it. So he is saying that Quran, if 21 and 22 is interconnected, then it's talking about a specific object which is guarded, mahfuz. It's talking about Quran? Could be. If not, then Quran is the honorable thing. Quran is glorious. That's the end of 21th ayah. With previous connection. But if afterwards connection happened, then it's talking about Quran, which is in lawhin, an object which is guarded. So previously by the blessings of archaeology, Quran used to be in parchment, Quran used to be in stone, and used to be in kind of slate before paper Quran arrived. So it could be mean that the first version of Quran or versions of Quran are secure, guarded. Or it could be end up with meaning with first ayah, precisely second ayah of Surah Al-Baqarah. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. ذَلِكَ, which means that. So what is this that? That is referring towards Lawh-e Mahfuz, a secure place. So it could be both earthly or non-earthly. So from the beginning, taking about oath, first ayah, on skies, the constellation, then it's talking about promised day, it's talking about witnessing, it's talking about destructions of companions of trench, it's talking about Jahannam, it's talking about Jannat, it's talking about believers, non-believers, it's talking about different adjective of Allah, talking about the core relations of earth and Jannat, the paradise, then talking about good deeds, bad deeds, things of paradise, Jannat. Then it's talking about so many things about the supreme. It's talking about creation, it's talking about Arsh, the throne, and also talks about the previous, the history, what occurred previously, whoever denies what happened with them. And it talks about this glorified Quran. So this is Surah Al-Buruj. This word shines bright